Ooh, guys, do I have a good one for you today? So, we have ourselves an NYPD lieutenant that decided to get a lap dance at a Christmas party by his new subordinate, if I'm saying that right? And she looks like a very pretty young lady, probably around 21, 22-ish. So she could be a bit naive. So right off the bat, a lot of people are looking at it as, oh, she was coerced to get this lap dance. You guys look at the video yourself, and there's a few questions I'm going to ask. I'm going to get into it, but you let me know at least at that point. Does this look like she was coerced? Because that's the one thing that I'm just not siding with everybody else on. So without further ado, subscribe to the channel. Let's jump right into the video. Right? Right? It just, I don't know, man. Maybe you guys haven't had a lap dance before, but if you had a lap dance before, you know that was a that was a very good lap dance. It's just it would be hard for someone who I would say being coerced, it was very uncomfortable for doing something, to do something to that degree, right? Because that was like, I maybe worked on a pole before this, kind of good, or she loves the opportunity when she could give a lap dance. She may be one of those freaky girls that just like to dance. Some, that's not an issue, some girls are like that, right? It's just you don't dance on your lieutenant, right? And I'll take it even further. I don't think it was a coercion, and this is not even to blame homegirl, because do you, right? Do you, at the end of the day, it's him that needed to be the mature one. It's him that needed to make the right decision. So I didn't even put any blame on her. But it did look like she wanted to take advantage of a situation, right? Because whether they were maybe talking before in the back end and nobody knew, or everybody did know, so that's why they were comfortable. But one person who didn't, maybe the person who likes her, this person honestly is a piece of shit, but that's why we have this video, recorded it and posted it for everybody to see. And it was exactly for the reason to like get this dude in shit. So there might be something going on in the back end about that, but anyways, we're gonna digress from that. I'm here to say, guys, you cannot, if you're in a high level of power or just any power dynamic where you're at the top and you're working with someone at the same level, do not deal with them. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. I repeat it. Listen, your money, your future, your everything, your name tarnished just for one girl, that's absurd. Because whether it's just a lap dance and it's over and you don't even get to hit, now what are you left with? Nothing. Because this guy here, genius, got demoted. He got demoted, and I don't even want to say it like that, because it's like I almost feel bad for him, but it's hard for me to feel bad for someone when they just do something so stupid they should have known, right? And I get it, right? Times are rough. He could have been down bad. I think there might have been something that they had together before this, just what I'm saying. But whatever the case may be, beyond any of that, yeah, no matter how many advancements they make on you or how she may have made on him, you don't act on it. There's no excuse, just like in the law for anything else, murder, theft, or whatever. Once you act on it, there's no excuse. No one cares how you thought about it. No one cares about the mens rea, what they do in criminal, but that was a criminal term. But for the most part, right, we're looking at the actus reus, right? We're looking at the action in this case. And he clearly was in the wrong, right? The only defense for anyone that would attack me I would give is I don't think he coerced her. I don't even think it's something where someone said, hey, Jenny, give Lieutenant a lap dance, why don't you? And then she's all like, oh, well, I guess I should because he's going to lose it. No one's stupid. Especially in 2021 with Me Too, I'm not giving no female the excuse to act like they don't know they have that power now at the very least. If it's a serious situation, totally different. Totally different. And when I say serious, I mean someone actually did something very uncomfortable that was unwarranted, right? And there's nothing that says otherwise. But this case, you clearly see two consensual individuals consenting to the action you're seeing. She could have got off at any time. She went above and beyond. She got up and turned around and went back on him. You cannot say she was coerced. You cannot. That you're being one of those defenders. Call it for what it is. She may have thought of it as a probably a come up, get on his good side, because I'm already doing this stuff on a regular basis. Might as well get a chance to get an up if I can, right? And she's in her power to do that. Whether you say it's right or wrong, everyone tries to go for opportunities to get up in business. You have to differentiate yourself, right? And I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying that is what we're saying. We're making an observation, right? But it's on him, Mr. Lieutenant, to say, well, I have this 100K plus paying job with a phenomenal pension where I have a bunch of other underlings that look at me for some form of approval and understanding on how to go about and carry myself at this job. And I'm going to get a lap dance by the new hire who's like 22 years old. He's like 40 or something. He essentially danced with his daughter's friend. Not literally, but when you look at the age, and I'm not judging, he can, as long as they're 18 or older, do whatever you want. But society will look at it differently than what you're seeing it as, or maybe what your friend told you it's okay to, or whatever the case may be. This looks bad. And not only does it look bad, it is bad because he went from lieutenant to traffic violation stops. And if I don't know the dynamics in the police force, but that sounds pretty low end. That sounds pretty, I'm just starting off the job. He might be at the same level as her now. For one lap dance, very good lap dance. Very, honey, very good, but not worth it. You can pay $20 at a certain place and get an even better one. But now you paid your whole life savings for one dance, right? And she's not even your subordinate now. Now she's just your colleague. So, and that's not even to get at the dude. It's just, you really got to watch out for these situations, guys. Me, even just being, at an employee level, never, ever do I shit right. Never. I may joke around. There was one job, but like that whole place was like, you'd think that's exactly why we were there. But other than that, never, ever, 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 never. I don't even want to be a friend. It's not worth it. There's so much opportunity outside. Why even risk it 1% over here, right? So I get it's COVID, guys. I get there's nothing we can really do. They're locking us up soon. And work is the only place really where you get to like see other people. But work is also the only place where you could, pay your bills, your house, your car, food, all that good stuff. Maybe you got a family at home and you're just being a piece of shit. I don't know, but regardless, you need the job to pay for all that. So I would say keep it in your pants, guys. Hold out, rub one out if you need to. But other than that, you got to stay safe for these situations and just don't be this guy. So no hate towards him. I hope everything works out well for both of them. But just wanted to kind of throw this one out here because, we got a cop not acting cop-like. So subscribe to the channel once again if you want to see more reaction videos like this, or just the general me just reacting and kind of pausing the video kind of thing. And I'm going to get something on here for you guys. You already know what it is. Happy holidays. I'm out this bitch. Peace.